trying to do when saying yes. Don't deny what you feel, baby, undress you. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Coffee Not Tea. I am your host, Jada Sharice. Now let's sip on this. Hi, hello, and how do you do? It's been a week, hasn't it? How was y'all week like? I'm gonna have a moment of silence. Let's just think about the week. Let's go over the week before I get into my week. Moment of silence over. Listen, I'm tired. I'm tired. And, me being a stay at home mom right now, because, like I've said in previous episodes, I'm not working. I was one of the black women amongst this atrocity of an economy that was laid off when I was teaching. So, that forced me to be at home. And it's not like the people are hiring. So, I figure it out from home. I figure it out. Maybe me and my kid all day. Cool. But, shout out to the daycare workers. Even though I was a middle school teacher, I could leave y'all kids at a certain time and then I ain't got to see y'all till the next day. I'm with my child 24/7, right? But shout out to the daycare workers because it's just like, oh my God, like you just have to always be attentive to your child, right? So we have a schedule every day. Every day, I've done a great job at making sure her nap schedule is like on point and everything. It's a certain time of the day my kid takes her nap. And it's cool. When she gets up, attitude going, we can continue out our day. But just being a mom, a first time mom, it's a never ending adjustment. And even though I love motherhood, I love being a mom. Like the fact that this little girl looks up to me is literally the best feeling in the world, right? But I'm human and I'm tired. But it's like, as a mom, to say that you're tired, people look at you in negative light, right? They look at you as a negative Nancy. Oh, you're always tired, this and that. They look at you like you're lazy. When it's just like literally every day, I make sure that I keep my kid alive. That right there is exhausting. Even the days when I don't feel like it. Like today, for instance, I'm not feeling it, but we're here. Or, and y'all hear me talk about my period a lot, but when them cramps start kicking my ass, I have to be attentive. I have to be there 24/7. Like 24/7. And it's like, I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but at the end of the day, moms are going to always be the primary parent. The doctor's appointments, uh, knowing what you got to do with your kid, knowing what size clothes fits, knowing what size pampers fit, and you got to get a new size pamper if she's growing, he or she is growing, this and that, blase, blase. It's going to always be on the mom, right? And it's like, I'm okay with that. It's an adjustment, but it's just like, I've never been needed like how I am now. So it's like, it's something that I'm trying to just always be accustomed to. Like, I want my child to forever know that I'm always in her corner for sure. But as somebody who, was independent, has always been independent, it's just an adjustment to always be needed. And I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily understand that. And, when you try to talk about motherhood to people who A, don't have kids, or B, are of the opposite gender, like who are men, or C, people that done had kids. Like if you want to talk to an adult, an elder, maybe, yeah, y'all done did it one, two, three times, four times, or whatever the case may be. But times have changed. Like the way you mothered your children may not be the same way that I'm mothering mine. So, you know, thank you for your unsolicited advice, but that's not how I'm doing it. That's not how I'm running the show. So it's just like I feel like it's a sticky situation, but it's also like sometimes I just don't be in the mood because I feel like if I want to say something about how I feel, if I want to say something about what's bothering me or what's just why am I not in the mood right now, I get pushback for it. So I don't talk. Even though I should. My therapist told me I should, but I don't. But it's okay. It's okay. But that's just a part of my week. I did take my baby to her first pumpkin patch. Me, my sisters, we all, we just wanted to have a girls' day. We took her to the pumpkin patch in Woodstock, Georgia. I didn't realize how far that was from my house, at least. It was beautiful. It was great. It was a good time. But it's just like, oh my God. Where I went wrong was taking my baby stroller through a corn maze. Y'all, that corn maze about took us the out. You hear me? As a matter of fact, I'm going to play a clip. You're going to see how we was just kind of in that bit struggling. I'm going to play a clip right now. Roll the clip.
Some corn stuck in the wheel, girl.
Oh,
Oh.
we're stuck and lost. And Brielle is holding on for dear life to her bottle.
Holding on for dear life. Matter of fact, let me get her bottle so I can just put the cap on real quick.
Oh, Cam, can you get that bottle and put the
Yeah,
top?
put the top on her bottle.
All right.
Cause she like, I can't do this right.
Where's the top at? Oh,
It's in the
cup holder? Yeah.
those people behind it. Yeah, it's
Okay,
people.
let's go. Left. Did we lose the people? Oh. Alright. Yeah, we lost. Wait, we went this way, no?
We went this way, so we need to go back this way.
Oh, she said go left. Okay. I think we might. Yeah.
Oh, I think we found it. You said we did?
My legs hurt because why y'all got a corn maze on literally uneven ground? It was rocky. It was just so many dips and stuff. Like my baby Will came off her stroller. I was upset. I was on the verge of tears. I was like, "Oh my God, this is too much." So, and then the stroller didn't want to go down. So it was just like, when it was time to put the stroller back in the vehicle, it was just too much. I was just like, I'm about to put these seats down in the back, and I'm throwing the stroller in here because I'm on the verge of tears. But other than that, it was a great time. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad I don't have to do this again until next year or whenever she would like to go, because that's a lot. That is a lot. I was just like, oh, baby. Oh, baby, I'm tired. And I'm still tired because this was just yesterday. I'm still tired, okay? I am T.I. red. But anyway, we move on. So I took my baby to the pumpkin patch yesterday. This past week it's just been like a whirlwind of things. Just me keeping my eye on the news and everything. But we're gonna get into that. But just know, like, I feel like the older I get, the more I'm just like, wow. I can see why my parents was like drinking their coffee and watching the news. You gotta know what's going on, y'all. You gotta know what's going on. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. Now, I'm gonna, since like the last episode or so, I kind of started off with just saying something that is truly like inspirational, right? So I was watching Pastor Mike Todd. No, not Mike Todd. I don't like Mike Todd. I don't like Pastor Mike Todd. I like Pastor Mike Jr. My fault. I was watching Pastor Mike Jr. And he said something that resonated with me. He was just like, in this season of your life, you feel like you don't have it all together, right? And you may be asking God why he don't bless you with stuff. But he's like, why would you want stuff before asking God for the strength? And I said, oh. And he went into detail. He was just like, because if God was to bless you with stuff before he gave you strength, that means that the devil has the chance to take whatever God gave you away. You need the strength to hold on to what God gave you. So he's not going to bless you with stuff first. He's going to bless you with the strength to hold on. Because if you don't have the strength, you can fall for anything. So God is going to always bless you with the strength first. Then he's going to give you the blessings that you desire. Because if you don't have the strength, you don't have that willpower. You don't have that to know that better is coming. Always stay faithful, y'all. Always stay faithful. That right there was a message. I said, you know what, Pastor Michael, preach, Michael. That was the one. So that was just something that I wanted to say to y'all real quick. But we're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. We're going to start off with something beautiful. Y'all, one of my favorite couples are now engaged. Oh my God. Ryan Destiny and Keith Powers. I absolutely love them. They are literally just the cutest, right? Now, don't know them personally, but just the things that they give the girls on the internet, it's just like, oh, that's so cute. And I know that they separated at a point in time and then found their way back together. And it was just like, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Like, when you have to, what's that saying? Let it go. Like, if you love it, let it go. And if it's meant for you, it's gonna find its way back. However it go. That's the beautiful thing right there. And it's just like, settle down with somebody who you truly love. Especially, as you get older, it's like a whirlwind of different feelings. Like, you're just like, wow, like somebody loves me enough to get down on one knee and propose, and because they want to dedicate their life to me, and we dedicate our lives to each other, and before God, of course. And then it's just like another whirlwind of emotions, because you have those people that even though they did propose, even though they did do all the things, right? Some people are just not going to be right. It's like, and that's why I'm just like, it was a situation. My sister-in-law actually was on the phone, but one of her friends was saying that, she's about to get a divorce. And it's just like, whoa, like, that shit is really, like, crazy. Like, because her husband, the man, he was just not fulfilling his promises as a husband. He was not there for her, and he stepped out of their relationship, their covenant, their home. He stepped out of that and gave his attention, his money, his time, his love, his affection to another woman who knew about the wife. So it's just like, things like that. I'm not screwed too tight, I'm not screwed too tight because, and you know what? Hold on. That's a good cup of joe. I'm not screwed too tight because I'd be damned, right? If I give my body, my time, my all, right? As a wife, as a mother, I give my all to this man. I bore his child. I've done it all. Keep his house clean, keep him fed, wash his clothes, his dirty drawers, make sure he has some clean sheets to sleep on at night. Or, just be there for him mentally, emotionally. They're always rooting for you. And you have the audacity to step out on me. Have you lost your mind? Because I've lost mine. So now, the thing is, I feel like I'm so lunatic-y that I won't even know what to do first. I feel like I would have to calculate my moves, because if I go off the rail and just start doing the crazy things that I know that I'm capable of, I'll probably end up in jail. I will probably end up in jail. And I'm like, that's what's wrong with the girls. The girls are not crazy enough. I feel like when it comes to a man that's not doing you right, lose your mind on that man one time. One time. And that's all it takes. I don't mean the little petty stuff, oh, you're going to ruin his car, this and that, you're going to do this to his car. No, lose your mind on that man one time. One time. And see how that play out. Because a woman scorned, I don't even know how we got on that. It was a beautiful thing when I started out, but I'm just saying, I feel like it's layers to like a lot of people's marriages. Like, things really can get crazy in the marriage, and then it's like, end up in divorce, and then you take everything. Y'all gotta split things, even the children. It's crazy. So it's just like, when you find somebody, make sure that this is your person. Make sure that you know who you are literally getting ready to marry, getting ready to have children with, That's the important thing. But shout out to Ryan Destiny and Keith Powers, because I absolutely love it. Like, I love it, and I just know that the wedding is going to give us exactly what we need. Moving on. Now, I told y'all I went in the best mood, so we brought a little friend to the party. This right here is Takiki, right? Now, y'all know this is coffee, not tea, where it's conversation, not gossip. So I'm gonna always have my cup of joe right here. But every now and so often, I might need a little shizot. So give me a second. Whew. Lord Jesus. All right. So we're gonna get into it. Naomi Rain and Chandler Moore announced that they're no longer a part of Maverick City Music. Now, I am a gospel kid. I was born and raised in a church, so I love me some good gospel. I love me some good gospel. I always say I may not be saved, sanctified, but God ain't through with me yet. He has a calling on my life. But y'all, when it comes to the church and God's people being in the news and the blogs, I got to put my 2 cents in, because I have so many things to say about it. Now, Maverick City Music, cute, right? They got some great singers in that group. But I feel like this new day, this new age gospel music, it has nothing on the music from back then. It has nothing on Donnie McClurkin. It has nothing on the Clark sisters. It has nothing on them back in the day. It has nothing on can't even think of my girls' names. But when it's a leak in this old building, and my soul has got to move. Oh my God. They not singing like that no more, y'all. I love the type of gospel where I'm in the car or wherever I am, I'm into the gospel music, and next thing you know, I've broken down in tears, because God is just so good, and I feel him in that song. I feel him, I'm not looking for the music nowadays where if it's a song by Lil Wayne and y'all just remixing and taking all the cuss words out and putting God, Jesus, the name, or something like that in the place of the cuss words. That's not what I want. That's not gonna give me what I need. Who said this? Like, I feel like people want to connect with R&B, hip hop, and the young people so bad that y'all are willing, by y'all I mean the people in the church, the gospel artists, they are willing to lose the morale of what you are standing for in the first place. This is about you singing out to God. This is about the music that you are creating to give praise, give thanks to God. Why are you trying to reach out to the young people? The thing about it, when it comes to your brand, your music, whatever you do as an artist, as a creative, it don't matter the content. It don't matter the genre. The people, the fans, whoever, if it's meant for you, they're going to find you, because you're going to always have people that connect to the same things that you love. So if it's the old school gospel, baby, keep making that old school gospel, because guess who gonna download it and sing it and feel it and cry? This girl here, right? So don't ever lose your morals when it comes to the things that you love to do. Don't stray away. Don't stray away trying to connect with people that may not even be for you. So when it comes to Maverick City music and all that, like even like Kurt Franklin, like love Kurt Franklin. I love the old Kurt Franklin though. I love Stump. I love um let me hear you make some Holy Ghost music, Holy Ghost crazy noise in here right now. The angels bow down at the thought of you. That's the Kurt Franklin I love. Not this new Kurt Franklin with them tight pants on that's sitting there twerking and gyrating across the stage. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Play the clip. Roll it. I know we talking about gospel, so excuse my language, but what the hell is that? That's not what I want to see, Kurt. Kurt is the main definition of somebody that's trying to reach out to a younger audience instead of being true to his craft. Like, that's not what I want to see. Because it's like, Kurt, we know you. We know you and we love you for who you was. The music that you made from back in the day. I like that Kurt Franklin. I miss the 90s gospel music. Oh my God. I miss the revivals. That was me. I would love to go to a church and they just, praise and worship is just there. Like you feel it, I don't want that new stuff. That's not what I want. That's not why I want to go to church. I don't want to hear a Cardi B remix. But you putting Jesus in the lyrics. Jesus say hallelujah. That I don't want that. But anyway, so yeah, when it comes to Maverick music, I kind of knew that their group was kind of gonna fall apart because it's like they're letting the way of the world kind of dictate who they are as a group, and it may not look like it, but if you really pay attention to like the concerts and the songs and the things that the Maverick City music group do, it just gives the way of the world more so of being in the way of the Lord. I guess I could say that. So we're gonna move on because I don't like to indulge too much. Pooh Shiesty has been released from federal prison early after serving 5 years in prison. Shout out to you, Pooh Shiesty. Just don't mess up no more because you was new to the game and then here you go messing up and serving 5 years. You better not give us no remix to I thought it was we don't want that. I need something new. And that's another thing. I feel like when it comes to these rappers being locked up for time, and I mean y'all sitting down for a little while, you kind of lose the way of how the world is being ran. So, instead of you trying to get back in the game and give something to us right then and there, practice and just kind of get some inspiration. Learn how society is now moving before you just go and say things out your mouth on a beat because you think it sound good. It don't. Learn from Young Thug because at this point, Young Thug is becoming J-Lo to me, Jennifer Lopez. I don't like it. So I have faith in Pooh Shiesty because I thought it was yeah. You really Shiesty. That, yeah, give us that. Give us that, a little pizzazz. But at the end of the day, just learn the way of the world now before you go and put things out. Because we don't like work or rushed work. As an artist, you shouldn't even like rush to work just to put a little dollar sign on it. Because next thing you know, your sales ain't going nowhere, and what money you making? Now it's just time waste. So just go ahead and just just as an artist, just get all the inspiration you can, learn the way of the world again, in society, the way things are going, and then come to us with some good stuff. Yeah. But enjoy your freedom and don't go back. Don't do this again. I need all my brothers, all my black men. Stay out of jail. It's not for us. It was made for us, but it's not for us. Don't let that go over your heads. Hoes. And we move on. All right. So, Offset says there is no truth to the rumors he messed with Sweetie. Now, before I get into that, let's roll the clip. Roll it.
No, man. It was a rumor, man. And I feel like it was something deeper than that for the split of me and bro. It was something deeper than that. You know what I mean? It was something deeper than that. I don't really want to touch on, but it's something deeper than that. I think that was just like that was a thing it was a bug that I heard. I think people was trying to tear my situation down in that situation. And
You think there were business people that were plotting on you both?
For sure.
Yeah, and they were creating you guys, stopping you guys from being strong so that y'all couldn't go together against that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then because I would
Sounds
be
like
seeing
capitalism.
I would be seeing headlines and we men, so we don't play those games. We don't even know how to do that. And so it was just like that was a weird thing.
I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to put my 2 cents in because this is my platform and you can't whoop me. Him and Sweetie definitely did do something. They did. It may not have been all the way. Like the scenario of, oh, I can't do this. You're my homeboy's girl. Or I can't do this. You're my boyfriend's best friend. Oh, he ain't got to know. He ain't got to know. And then like in the midst of things probably getting a little hot and steamy, you stopped. But y'all did something. Y'all definitely did something. There's just no way. There's just no way, So it's just like, maybe you trying to save face because, I mean, you miss your buddy. You miss your buddy Quavo. And being that it's not the 3 of y'all no more, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Being that the 3rd ain't here no more, you miss your friend and you probably want to, come out with some type of collaboration. So you're going to put that out in the media to say, hey, we didn't do anything. When in fact, you know you did. You know you did. And I'm not the person of mess, but I'm the person of, it's just like, come on now. Come on now. It's been, you just now clearing things up. If that's what it is, you clearing things up years down the line. Y'all know y'all did something. Because what was y'all fighting about? If y'all didn't do anything, what was you and Quavo fighting about? Like, be honest. What are y'all fighting about? Because we all know that Quavo wasn't out here trying to do it with Cardi B. She wasn't going for that. She was all for you. But you, Mr. Offset, have a reputation of not keeping your pee in the pants. You don't know how to keep the peen in the pants. You no peen in the pants ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you can save that for somebody that's buying it, but we're not buying it. You know you did something with Sweetie. But it's okay. We move on. Y'all. So this has been something that has been going around on the internet. And it started off on TikTok, and it's big when it ended up on Instagram. But if you do not know this creator, NasFromTheGram, he is a TikToker and I guess Instagram person as well. He had a video come out with him. He was on live with a young lady by the name of Maggie. She is of the Caucasian persuasion. And, she clear as day has a disability. Now, I don't believe a disability makes a person. She's not a special ed person or whatever. I just call a person that, I call them people with disabilities. That's all it is. And, she clear as day has one. I think she has Down syndrome or something of the sort. And, before I get into it though, I am going to play the clip. Roll the clip.
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Good, what are you doing?
Nothing chilling. You like your pussy ate?
Yeah,
Okay. Can I see it?
no,
You're really a bitch for real. You really about to piss me the fuck off with that punk ass shit.
no,
Bitch, that's why you know. Shut the fuck up, bitch. That's why you have two chins and your motherfucking hair is thin as fuck. You look like Donald
no, it's
Trump.
not.
Did you know? Did you
No.
vote for Donald Trump, bitch?
Huh?
Did you vote for Donald Trump or not?
Yeah.
You're a bitch. You're really a
No,
bitch
I'm
for real. Where
not.
you stay at?
It's none of your business.
Shut up, girl. You look ill. You're disgusting.
No,
I'll spit on you, then I'll nut your
okay.
pussy. No, I'll nut your pussy and make you have my child. Would you have my child? Be honest.
What are you talking about?
Girl, would you have my fucking child or what? You want me to nut your pussy or not?
I'm going to stop it right there. I should have poured me another shot because y'all getting out of control. These internet people, content creators, are getting out of control. Because I have a lot of gay friends. My gay friends, however, do not cosplay black women. This and that's the thing. I feel like it's a lot of people that they do things for the clout, right? They do things because they think that we will find it funny. And oh, hold on, y'all. My nose, my thingy was out. And sometimes, you could probably possibly get a little kiki out of me. However, if you are gonna cosplay a woman, right, and then turn around and disrespect one, where they do that at? And not only did you disrespect a woman who clear as day has a disability, the things that you said, the things that he absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And I hope that the family of Maggie seeks some type of justice, because it don't matter if you gay. And then you try to claim that you were drunk. Baby, even though they say a drunk man tells no tales, I have been so messed up before. I ain't never in my life think about saying half of the things that you have said. I have been around men who have been drunker than a skunk, and they have never said half of the things that you said in that video. Where do you get off? Where do people get off? Where is this audacity coming from, and how much do it cost? Because clearly I need to buy some. Because where do you get the audacity to sit here and to say the things that you said about this woman, and you think that you can follow up with an apology and that's okay? It's not. It's not. Canceled. Please. Fast and in a hurry. Canceled. The audacity. And it's just like, if you was to have a daughter, I don't think people understand it. Think about your children. If you was to have a kid, a daughter, God forbid she ends up with a disability that she has to have extra care. And somebody on the internet, a place that she feels comfortable with being on, a place that, she likes, what's wrong with people with disabilities getting on TikTok? Ain't nothing wrong with that. They are regular people too. But they feel comfortable getting on TikTok. And then you come across a nasty and vile person as such who says that. As a parent, you will be disgusted. You will be upset to the fullest. Pissed. You will want to seek justice for your child, because now you have possibly traumatized that girl, and being that we don't know what she's going through in her life, we don't know what she got going on, what she thinks about on an everyday basis. You said that to her. Now she thinking, is this okay? Is this okay for somebody to say to me? What type of shit is that? So it's just like, I don't understand where the audacity come from. I don't understand. Cancel that man. Quick and in a hurry. Because the moo and the bonnet, it was already going a little too far for me. Because, please, okay? Please. But we ain't gonna get into that. Yes, we is. Cancel that man. A girl, whatever he trying to cosplay to be, cancel it. And we move on. 18-year-old Tyler Gerard Goodlow taken into custody after Mississippi homecoming shooting killing 4. I don't understand. Homecoming used to be fun. At least it was fun when I went to college. All 4 years. Homecoming was a ball. I mean, had a blast. Wasn't thinking about a gun, no type of violence. All we wanted to do was have fun, turn up, get lit. That's all we wanted. What is this? What is this? And why? Why? And I fear that I'm at that age where it's like, I gotta say these young people, because this is exactly what's going on. These YNs or whatever going to college, and they not leaving that old lifestyle at home. Why? Why do you feel the need to take a gun to homecoming with all these people and killing 4 people, injuring more than that? Why? What was the goal? What was the purpose? What was the reason? Like, what? And then, mass shooting occurred in Leland, Mississippi around midnight on October 11, 2025 during Leland High School's homecoming game against Charleston. Oh, this is high school. Charleston High School, resulting in at least 4 deaths and 12 injuries. 4 of the injured were airlifted to a hospital, though their conditions are undisclosed. 18-year-old Tyler Gerard Goodlow is in custody, and police are seeking information from the public. The city declared under a state of emergency, implemented a curfew, and wow. A separate shooting at Heidelberg High School, 3 hours away, killed 2 people the previous night, with authorities also seeking Goodlow for questioning in that incident. And you know what's crazy? These are high schools, but there was also a shooting. I forgot what college, what university, but there was a shooting at a college homecoming as well. I'm so confused. Like, damn, now we can't even go to homecoming no more. If you can't go to homecoming, where the hell can you go? Like, what are we doing? What is it's getting to the point where you don't even care to go out no more. You don't even care to go anywhere with a large crowd. If it's more than 20, 30 people, you iffy, because you just don't know what's going on in the minds of these 20 or 30 people. Now, somebody done lost their life. Now, the parents of these kids got to sit here and make funeral arrangements, and all they did was send their kid to school for homecoming, or a homecoming dance, or whatever the case may be. What goes on through y'all heads? It's really baffling. It's really baffling. And you know what, God? All I can say, God, is just keep them in prayer. Keep them lifted, Lord. Keep them under your precious arms. Let them touch the garment, the hem of your garment. Because I don't know. It's really bad. It's really bad out here. I blame Trump. I blame Trump. I do. I blame Trump. But, I feel like every topic that I've seen throughout this past week has just been absolutely crazy. And this last one, I'm not even going to get into it long, but just know that Trump has passed or has signed off on a law to basically stop federal funding for programs that help the people that can't afford to do it on their own. So food stamps, WIC, home housing assistance, things of that sort, the things that are meant to help people that just cannot do it on their own. He has put a stop to it because of the government shutting down. And the only reason why the government shut down is because of him. But yet he's blaming Democrats. He's saying that Democrats is the reason why it's shut down. And it's just like, sir, you're the president. How can a party that's not even in office be the reason why you, who's the president and control all this, government is shut down? I'm so confused. It does not make sense. 2 + 2 is giving me 25. It just doesn't make sense. So, you know, Godspeed. Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed, because that's all I got right now. That's all we have right now. It's just, God, just be with us, because this is crazy. This is crazy. But as always, you know, I always got things to do. When you got a kid, there's always things to clean. Like always clothes that needs to be washed, dried, and folded. I hate laundry, though. I absolutely hate folding clothes. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. I am trying to transition my baby from taking baths in my bathtub to taking baths in her bathtub, because she has her own separate bathroom. And it's just like, I kind of miss bubble baths. So I need my little garden tub back, baby. Like, get this tub that we pay for. Like, we pay for all this. So go ahead and use that bathroom. That's yours, you know. And I guess trying to figure out what we gonna eat tonight. Y'all, I hate that. I hate trying every day. Every day we have to figure out what we gonna eat. I absolutely hate it. Like, oh my God. Like, why? It's so much. Like, and then if you can't think of something that you want, like, you don't know. Like, when you don't know what you want to eat, that sucks too. Now you feel like you gotta settle. And I hate that. So now I gotta sit here until I can figure out what I'm gonna cook tonight. If I cook tonight. Because I just haven't been feeling it today. But it's about showing up. Consistency does not always mean being 100% your best. It's about showing up, period. And that's what I did. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to always show up to do the best that I can at any given time. So I think I'm going to have me another shot before I go upstairs. Let's give it another shot. But y'all, it's been a great day so far. Thank y'all for coming to chill with me and pulling up your favorite chair and having your favorite mug and just sitting with me and just sipping, because it's been a day. It's been a week already. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it short right here. And as always, thank you for listening. Please like, subscribe, comment, follow the podcast wherever you are watching or listening. Please follow, like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to hear on this here podcast platform. Y'all know I love to hear the people. Tell me what you want to hear, you know? And I'm so grateful that it's been a consistent thing where I'm able to just go ahead and continuously make episodes when I'm able to, you know, because it's hard doing it when you got a kid that needs your undivided attention. My baby was just crying a few seconds ago. She's fine now. But God is good always. And thank you guys for listening if you've made it this far. And of course, I'm your host, Jada Sharice, and this is Coffee Not Tea, where it's conversation, not gossip. So sip on this. Bye.
Don't you know what you feel, baby, I'm glad you feel.